Do you know what's most dangerous about envious people? It's that they're always nearby. Right now, you're probably thinking of someone specific. And you're right. This person congratulates you on your promotion. But somehow their voice doesn't sound quite right. They give you advice that somehow always leads you astray. They ask about your plans, but you feel something's off. Jewish wisdom, accumulated over millennia, teaches us how to recognize such people. And today I'll tell you about 3 key signs that unmistakably reveal someone who envies your success and secretly wishes you ill. You'll understand whom you can trust and whom you should keep at a distance. Sign 1. They downplay your achievements. The first sign of an envious person is their inability to truly rejoice in your success. In fact, such a person will always find a way to diminish your accomplishments. Imagine this. You finally get the promotion you've dreamed of for years. You share your joy, and what do you hear in response? You just got lucky. It's easy to get that position these days. I know someone who achieved more in less time. Or the classic, I could have done that too if I wanted. In Pirkei Avot, Ethics of the Fathers, it says, "Do not judge your fellow until you have stood in his place." The envious person will never admit that you worked hard and earned your success. It's easier for them to believe it was luck, coincidence, or an unfair twist of fate. Jewish sages tell a parable about 2 merchants. One prospered, the other envied him. When the successful one built a new house, the envious man said, "Nothing special, he just had connections." When his children grew up educated, he said, "He just got lucky with teachers." But when the merchant lost everything in a fire, the envious man fell silent, because now there was nothing left to belittle. Notice the pattern. The envious person always adds a but to your achievements. Well done, but not bad, however. That little but is poison. It drips slowly, drop by drop, into your joy. In Jewish tradition, there is the concept of ayin hara, the evil eye. It's believed that envy can truly harm a person energetically. What should you do if you notice such a person? The sages teach, don't justify yourself and don't try to prove your worth. Those who don't want to see your value never will, no matter how much evidence you show them. Simply stop sharing your victories with them. Sign 2. They copy you, but criticize you. The second sign is even more paradoxical. An envious person simultaneously criticizes your choices and imitates them. Classic example. You start doing yoga and your acquaintance mocks you. That's nonsense, a waste of time and money. A month later, you find out they've signed up for the same class. Or you change your clothing style, people compliment you, and that person says, "It doesn't suit you," or "That looks strange." Then, not long after, you see them wearing something remarkably similar. Why does this happen? Because deep down, the envious person recognizes your strength and your good taste, but their ego won't let them admit it. They can't say, "Yes, that's a great idea." So they criticize you publicly, but copy you in secret. There's a beautiful story from Jewish folklore. A rabbi, known for his wisdom, was sought by people from all around. Another rabbi in a nearby town envied him and constantly criticized his methods. He's wrong. He goes against tradition. He's too soft on people. But the wise rabbi noticed that his critic gradually began giving the very same advice, using the very same methods. When asked why he didn't expose the hypocrisy, the rabbi replied, "Why should I? If my ways help people, even through him, then goodness is spreading in the world. His criticism is his burden, not mine. That's profound wisdom. The one who imitates you has already lost, because they follow your path instead of forging their own. Sign 3. They disappear in hard times. Finally, the third and most revealing sign. The envious person vanishes when you're struggling, but reappears when you're thriving. This is perhaps the most painful, yet the most honest indicator of true relationships. The Talmud says, "Who is your true friend? The one who comes to you in times of trouble and rejoices in your success as if it were their own." The envious person acts in reverse. When you're down, when you're hurting, when you need support, they're nowhere to be found. They may even feel a secret satisfaction seeing you brought down to their level. But as soon as you recover and rise again, they return. With criticism, unsolicited advice, and a faint bitterness in every compliment. Jewish wisdom teaches that there are 3 kinds of people around us. Those who rejoice in your success and support you in failure, your true friends. Those who are indifferent to both, mere acquaintances. Those who delight in your failures and envy your success, your enemies, even if they smile to your face. There's a deep parable about King Solomon. Once, he decided to test his courtiers. He pretended to lose his wealth and power, disguising himself as a beggar. Most courtiers turned away from him, but when he regained his throne, they all returned, overflowing with flattery. Solomon asked them, "Where were you when I was at my lowest?" They answered, "We didn't want to burden you in hard times." To which the wisest of kings replied, "He who does not share my hardship has no right to share my joy." Friends, remember, Jewish tradition teaches us to guard our energy and surround ourselves only with those who truly wish us well. If you recognize someone from your circle in these 3 signs, don't get angry, don't be offended. Simply create emotional distance. Don't share your plans or your joy with them.